Hi, this is Laura Carson. I'm the chair of the Public Health and Safety Committee, and I'm calling the regular meeting of the Public Health and Safety Committee to order at 8:10 p.m. on December 6th. We're going to take attendance, so I think I know it's me, Vice Chair Hank Ferenz, Secretary Jeff Galdenzi, Cindy Perham, our former chair, and Story Tallman. Did Will come on, or Hannah, or Veronica?
I didn't hear them.
Hear me?
No. Yeah, I could hear you, but they did not come on.
Okay, so we'll start with the first item, which is to hear, item number 5, which is to hear, consider, and act upon the following reappointments to the Historic District Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Okay, so would anyone like, and we're going to consider George Clark first, would anyone like to make a motion to approve George Clark to this appointment?
I'll make a motion, Cindy Perham, to move. Actually, can I move that we approve them together if there's no problem with that? George Clark and Christopher Shea? So George Clark as alternate and Christopher Shea as member on the board from 2021 to 26, right? So I would like to make a motion to accept them both.
Vote together as one. Anyone want a second?
Hank will second.
Thank you, Hank. And any discussion? Oh, no, we just have to approve this. So let's just vote that we're going to do it this way, right? We're going to vote that we're going to do them together?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So all in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, so the motion passes unanimously. So now we have to make a motion to approve George Clark and Christopher Shea both to the appointment.
So it's just as easy to do it separately, right? I'll make a motion to accept George Clark as alternate to the Historic District Commission and Christopher Shea for reappointment to the same commission.
And anyone second? I can second it. Laura Carson will second. Any discussion? Questions? Nothing? Comments?
Well, I know there was concerns about them being builders, but they both made the preface of comments saying that they would not put themselves in a position where there'd be a conflict of interest. Did anyone else understand that to be an issue? I thought I did too.
They covered my concern, so I feel confident that they will recuse themselves. So all in favor, say aye.
I think someone else was making a comment. Were they?
This is Jeff. I was just commenting the same thing. I had concerns. I actually liked the first gentleman, was that George, who was saying he doesn't take work in Fairfield Historical District. So I guess there's no way of policing that. However, we'll embrace his ethics, and it sounded good.
Right. And it's on the
was it George that said that, or was it Chris Shea, the first person?
It was Chris.
The first person said it.
Yeah.
The first person.
Yeah, and George just kind of tagged along with the same comment, like he wouldn't do it either. But I was surprised because Mark and Jill and I don't.
I'm sorry, Cindy. In the backup, he did say he would recuse himself.
Right. And I thought, because Jill and Mark and I think others on the board live in the historic district, so I kind of followed their lead if they didn't have any specific questions, because I think Jill even served on the historic committee for something. So I don't know enough about it, but like Jeff just said, we can't really police it. But we have their word, right? In the minutes or whatever, that they won't.
Yes, they're on the public record, so they're on notice. Yeah.
Yeah, recusal is one thing, but it doesn't really. There's a sense, there's a chumminess that's going to be created in any board that you're working together with people. So it would be concerning there. But that's why I like the idea that he just doesn't take work that would even broach the
Hi, it's Veronica Monahan is on.
Oh, hi, Veronica.
Hi.
Hey, Veronica, welcome back.
Sorry for the delay.
So, Jeff, you got her in the attendance. Veronica's now on. Okay.
I made note. Thank you.
Thank you. Veronica, we were
So-
just talking about the fact that they're builders, that it might be a conflict of interest. And Christopher Shea said he wouldn't even take work in that district. But George Clark was the one who said he just recused himself. And we're just saying we don't really know how that gets policed. But it is on the public record. Do you have any concerns as them being builders? And I mean, they're very well experienced. They're qualified to be on this commission.
No,
You okay
I
with
don't.
that, Veronica?
I am.
Meaning you're okay with it?
Well, I mean,
Right.
Is this a yes or no vote right now?
It's just discussion.
No, it's just a discussion. So I didn't know if you had anything to add.
I would just hear what the rest of what else you guys have to say before I want to comment.
We had all
said
just said that the
that,
backup made it look like they would, again, not be participating in properties that they had any kind of conflict of interest with. But, you know, as Jeff mentioned, there's no way to police that. But at the same time, you know, we have it on record that they are going to do the right thing.
Well, Christopher Shea said he won't even take work in that district. George didn't go as far. He just said he would, if there was a project that came up in that district, he would recuse himself if he was the builder from doing anything for that property. So if we're all okay with that, we can proceed to vote. Okay, we ready to vote?
Okay.
Any more discussion or comments? Any more discussion? Comments, anybody? Yes, no?
No, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so let's move to, someone make a motion to.
Oh, we already have a
Make a motion
motion.
already?
I made it and
Right,
you seconded
okay.
it.
Right, we got that. So let's vote. All in favor of both George Clark and Christopher Shea being appointed to the Historic District Commission, vote. Please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion passes unanimously. Okay, so the next item is item number 6, to hear, consider, and act upon the following appointment to the Fair TV Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve David Kraft, 57 Flower House Drive, for the term of 2021 to 2024? Anyone make a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Hank will make the motion.
Hank will make the motion. Veronica, you should second, okay? Any
Great.
discussion?
I liked his background. He had some really good experiences and worked with ESPN. He just seemed like he had a lot of good energy.
Yeah.
I was happy with him.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so, agreed. All in favor of appointing him to the Fair TV Commission, please
Aye.
say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, David passes unanimously. Okay, the next item, number 7, to hear, consider, and act upon the following appointments to the Harbor Management Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. We have 2 nominees. Do you want to make a motion to just vote for them together?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we
Yeah.
vote for, we could vote
Okay.
for all 4, or do we just the 2 that we
Well, I don't-
vote to?
We didn't hear from them, so I'm assuming that we should wait on those 2?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we didn't
Talk
hear
about
from them,
them.
we need to hear
Hear from
hear
them.
from them next week.
Right.
So we would
Okay,
not
so-
vote on them.
Right, I agree, Hank. So, do you want to make a
I
motion?
guess we could just take them
And you-
separately because it takes just as
All
many
right, fine.
motions, right?
Okay, so who wants to make a motion to approve Donald Hyman of 61 Northfield Road for the term 2021-2025?
I motion to accept Mr. Hyman to the commission.
Jeff, and anyone second?
Cindy?
Thank you, Cindy. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor of Donald
Aye.
Hyman to be appointed?
Aye.
Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Aye.
Okay. Any abstentions? Okay, Donald Hyman passes unanimously. And next is Douglas Metchick of 1201 Oldfield Road for the term of 2021 to 2025. He was the alternate who wants to now be a full-time.
I'll make a motion
So,
to accept Douglas Metchik, who's moving to full-time member onto Harbor Management
Okay.
Commission, Cindy.
And I'll second Laura. Any discussion? Okay, all
They
in
both
favor,
had great
say aye.
experience. I mean, they both had like a lot of
Yes. they're good.
experience that we're looking
Right.
for this commission.
Yep, they do.
I love that we're getting so many experienced people to step up.
Right? Right?
Great.
That's great.
It's really
Agreed.
great.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, he passes unanimously. And the last item is item number 8, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Resolve that in accordance with the request from the Affordable Housing Committee and Director of Community Economic Development, the purchase of property at 244 Greenfield Street as more particularly set forth in the binder of sale B and hereby is approved, and further resolved that the use of the Housing Trust Fund to pay all costs associated with said purchase B and hereby is authorized. Anybody
what
want to make
item?
a motion? This is item number 8
Okay.
or number 5 in the newly revised thing, but on the agenda it's originally number 8, but it's item number 5 for tonight's purposes.
Okay.
Anybody want to make a motion to approve this resolution? Okay, I'll make the motion. Anyone want a second?
Hank will second.
Thank you, Hank. Okay, any discussion?
Or is it 2 to 4 family, or it wasn't decided yet how many families? It would depend on how much land they could acquire around it. Was it 2 minimum, 4 maximum?
I think
I believe
that's
so.
right.
Yeah. I want to go look at it. I haven't
Right.
seen it. I know that area. My sister-in-law lives close proximity to it. And I know she uses that park with her grandchildren, so I'd be curious to see the actual map when it's kind of more complete.
How do you all feel about the comment by Pam that it's more of a piecemeal approach versus, getting money collected and making a bigger, grander thing to try to reach the moratorium? Does
I do
anyone have
agree
a
on
comment on that? What? You agree with Pam? Would you then not do?
We always have to wait for the title search back on this, right? That's how I feel.
Yes.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. This is Hank. I think this is probably a good idea. However, because we haven't seen the title search, I will abstain on this vote.
Yeah, me too.
Good
Do you
point.
all wanna,
I mean, we haven't seen it all.
we
It's all
take-
work
should
in
we-
progress.
So I guess
And I've had
we could either.
deals fall through this year on title search issues. So we all think
Yeah,
they're going to be
sure.
nice, and not. So
Okay, so I
Is that
agree.
Veronica speaking?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, are you in the real estate industry?
Yes.
I am a realtor. Been a realtor for 17 years.
So
So-
my question around the environmental assessment, do you think that is that something to be concerned about from a real estate perspective in your mind?
Yeah, I think everything.
I mean, I did a lot of work with the land trust, and that was something we always did when we were acquiring property, was did an environmental impact study. So I was just curious I know most homeowners don't do that, but I was a little surprised that the town wasn't doing it. And I know when Brian Carey used to always do one as well when they were acquiring land for the town.
No, I mean, in this
Really?
case, I think it makes sense that they, of course, check for buried oil tanks and, look at kind of stuff like that. But I don't think it really has a huge impact in this case. I think if it was a much larger development, yeah, I do. But I think, this would warrant that kind of additional study.
So not big enough to
That's
warrant it. Okay.
That's
this
me.
point.
And
But what if, again, if they go on further develop, that might render that you might need an environmental study, right? That's in the future,
Yeah,
though. If they may,
I-
right.
we spent.
Yeah, you just never know what's under the ground. That's the issue, right? What did it? That's the kind of thing they look at. Like, how was that property used in the past? Has it always been residential? is there a tire graveyard in the backyard or whatever you're inheriting?
Yeah, but I think not in this
so
case.
They said if they got right. They said if they got federal dollars, they would probably have to do it. Did I hear that correctly? Where did the federal dollars come in from? I didn't get that.
No, I think he was saying that if they were to get federal grants, the federal government probably mandates it as a part of the. Because I think even the state.
Are they looking for grants? Because it says that it's going to, the housing trust fund would pay all costs. The social said purchase. You're saying they want grants when they actually start building? Is that the deal?
No, I think he was stating that if there was a grant being solicited, they would have to do those additional steps. Like the state and the federal government probably mandate an environmental.
So are they entertaining some grants for this?
I think he was just pointing out that if that was the case,
that's the way it does. Okay.
But because they're not doing it.
Right.
I think they do a cost-benefit analysis based on, the asset they're purchasing and how much these studies will cost additionally. Not to say that you want to less money to, kind of turn a blind eye, but I think some of these studies are incredibly expensive, and if there's a very low risk, sometimes it's, again, I think a lot of people know where some of these, properties are in town.
Right. There is a park there. Wouldn't they maybe have to?
Yeah. Where we have to check it out, but in this particular parcel, there's not much of a concern. But that's just me.
Okay. So,
whoever was just speaking, do you feel differently?
I don't.
That's Jeff Galdenzi.
Yes, I was just referring. It's Jeff Galdenzi. It's not necessarily a showstopper for me. I was just curious. I guess it. I'm a freshman, right? So I have some ignorance here, but it seemed a little. It seemed to have some holes in it, some gaps in it from the whole process before it's being brought up. Like there's no real plan as far as the structure. There's no title search completed. There's no environmental impact study plan. There's no. So I love the concept, but it just I guess even as an extension of what Representative Iacona was saying, there just seems to be a gap in the bigger strategy and the way that this is all being done.
Yeah,
but
I think wait the title search is back and then see what comes up, and then in the meantime what other due diligence they're doing. So that's why I'm abstaining.
So
when you
so is anybody in favor of approving it tonight? Say aye.
Well, I think it's So perhaps an amendment to the motion on the table would be to pending title.
Well, we could table it. We can make a motion to say we're going to table it till we get the title report back. Is that a good solution for everybody?
Is that an option? Abstain, whatever, just so it's completed.
Well,
we're tabling, isn't it usually to a meeting certain, and we're not going to meet again before this is voted on?
Oh, okay. Okay, right.
Right.
Okay,
so I don't think tabling is appropriate.
So,
yeah. When did you say that I think to be completed?
So we all
agree that. Did he have a date for the title search?
They said
I don't know. I guess we could ask them through Mark.
Pam asked, will it be? Yeah, Pam said it would get to us before the next meeting.
Well, Mark said the title search is complete, but he doesn't have the results yet, and he expects them by the end of this week. So that he will have them.
We're voting as an organization Monday, so there's not.
It's just hard to vote on something not knowing what, and saying yes, we'll approve it.
I don't. Right. I think.
But something comes up
that
what's that subjective.
Right. Well, if they don't answer all of our questions next Monday, then we can either vote it down, and then it would be up to them to bring it back when they have more answers.
Right. So tonight.
So you don't have any ayes. You might just call a vote.
Right. Should we just abstain then? But is that so? Then any ayes? Anyone opposed? Okay, who abstains? I do.
Me.
I abstain.
I guess.
Everybody.
Everyone's
Everybody?
abstaining.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff, you're
It's
abstaining?
basically a no vote.
You got that? Okay. Okay.
All right,
So
and that's fine.
we all abstain. Yeah.
Well,
it doesn't mean- No, it's more info.
Right, just right. We're waiting for title report results and maybe some more info.
That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. I make a motion to adjourn.
Oh, good. Cindy made the motion.
Thank you so much.
Laura seconds it. Meeting is adjourned at 8:31 p.m. Everyone have a great week.
Oh, we have to vote.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we do have to vote.
I'm jumping the gun. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, meeting adjourned at 8:31 p.m.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Perfect.
thank you, everyone.
Have a great night, everyone.
Alrighty.
Talk to you next week.
Everyone, thank you. Thank you, Cindy.
Oh, be well, everyone.
Have a
Thanks
good
for all your
week.
help.
Yes, thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.